Hey Taurus, let's see what's coming your way for the month of February. So first we have the Judgment card. A big decision is being made. Judgment. A decision. Yeah, a decision. It's a big decision. This is like life path decision. This is what I want. The Chariot here. Discipline, but also progress, taking control of a situation. And the Seven of Wands in reverse here. Okay, so I feel like I see you moving on from something. I see you deciding to let something go and being like, this is something that I'm overwhelmed with. It's too much work. It's too much trouble. And I think I'm just going to focus on something else now. I've made my decision and I've accepted this, that this is how it is. So I'm going to focus on moving on and on finding something that I can put my effort into that's going to work. So especially Seven of Wands here is like a state of feeling overwhelmed. So I almost see you feeling like, okay, like this, let's just say, oh, this business opportunity or this work opportunity, this project I have on the side, I really wanted to make it work, but it's too much work. It's time consuming. It's too much effort. It's whatever. And I think I just need to, accept that it is the way it is right now. Maybe leave it and come back to it later and start moving on, moving forward. Chariot is progress. I need to find progress in my life. So if it's not going to be from this opportunity, maybe it'll be from something else. Judgment could also be a decision that is coming your way. Usually when it comes to judgment, it's not you making the decision. Sometimes it could be, but sometimes it's also like, let's say courts, legal decisions that are happening around this month, or an official decision, something that has to do with an official institution, work, your university, your business, something that is being decided, a law, a rule that is being passed, right? For some of you, could have something to do with travel, especially in cars. But it could also be that someone is making a decision to move forward. Could be also, if I'm being honest here, that there's someone you're dealing with who's making a decision to proceed with something or to move on from a situation that you guys are dealing with. It's all about moving on. Whatever this is, it's like, hey, I don't want to handle this. Like, this is too much now. We've done all we could in this situation and we're just going to move forward. That's what I'm seeing here. Almost like we're going to choose to salvage the things we can salvage and not focus too much on the things that we cannot. Okay? Now, the thing is, with the Judgment card here, I do see you really thinking things clearly and thinking of your options quite clearly, which I feel is really good. It means that you are doing this with a lot of due diligence. It's not a choice that's like made haphazardly. It's a choice that you're making because you've really thought about it, like, and given it some time. Now, I also want to say with Judgment and the Chariot, again, well, the Chariot can mean some trips, especially short-term trips. Judgment is, I also want to say something about, like, you telling people what you're deciding and deciding not to let anybody fuck with your decisions. You're being very sure of yourself, being very assertive. But you're also telling people, like, I don't want to handle your shit anymore. Like, I can almost imagine this guy being like, fuck all of you. Like, y'all keep giving me your shit. You're trying to make me handle this. And I need you all to back off. Like, if people are trying to give you their responsibilities at work, I see you being like, I can't handle that. Like, no, sorry, I'm not doing it. Like, unless you're going to pay me more and give me an extension or a deadline, like a proper deadline, ask ahead of time, I'm not going to do it. Like, I see you just being very assertive. But I also see that this thing is done out of a sense of self-discipline, which I feel is going to create more progress for you, because I see this being like, okay, like, because you're determined to make this change happen, I see you making this happen very quickly. Okay? Taurus in February. Yamaya. Grandmother, ocean, and primordial, but I'm focused on the baby here. So to me, I mean, this could be something in relation to children, but babies symbolize new beginnings. Okay. Okay, hold on. caution, secrecy, and wary. So again, there's something here that you're like, okay, like it's too much to handle all of these things at the same time. I need to focus on what's most important, okay? In February, advice here, we have the dog here. So someone's dog could be relevant, okay? And then we also have your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. What did I say? This is about like you're letting too many people kind of have access to your energy, or you're allowing too many things to pass. You need to set a boundary. That's what this is. You're making a decision that some things don't, like they just don't sit right anymore, and you're like, okay, I can't keep dealing with that, okay? Yeah, this is boundaries, Taurus. I also think that this is about focus. It's like, okay, so let me put it this way. This is like if you have like 7 different manifestations this year, you only need to focus on one, okay? And I know that it's going to be like, but what about the other stuff? I don't want to miss out on the other stuff. You're not trying to miss out on the other stuff. You need focus, because if you don't make focus, you don't make progress. You're making 1% progress in each of those 7 goals, for example. But if you actually make focus on one, then you get 100% progress here. And who knows, maybe this one thing that you're going to focus on could be something that adds to the rest of your life. So you feel me? Like, for example, if you're, I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's say focusing on your mental health and well-being, and you haven't been doing that, right? If focusing on your mental health and well-being helps you feel more motivated, feel more financially motivated, feel more creative, feel more like excited about life. I mean, you feel me? Like, it adds into other parts of your life. So I think you need to prioritize certain things. Yeah. That's why I'm saying let the other shit fail for now, because you're just going to come back to it. You're just saying, I need to make progress somewhere, and I need to start here. Look at all the number 7s here. So we have 2 number 7s here. The 77, July could end up being relevant. Someone that you know in the month of July could end up being a sign for you somehow. Condor here. I accidentally uncovered like so many cards, but you're supposed to hear this then. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. That's what judgment is here. You're realizing now that if you're focused on these things too much, and you're like, okay, let's say for example, with finances, this is something people have a lot of trouble with, you know, like we're focused so much on the number that you don't realize that money is energy, and that a lot of it will have to do with stepping back and allowing the energy of abundance, creativity to come through. And once you have that energy of creativity, all the business ideas are just spilling out of you. You literally cannot stop making money. Why? Because it's not about the value, it's about the energy of it, right? I just think you need to take a step back and prioritize. Okay, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Yeah, it's about letting go. Let go of some other shit and focus on the things you can control. That's what the Chariot is here. And hold on, there's another point I wanted to make. This is also like, if you're handling things for everybody, you're always the one fixing things in your relationship or at work or whatever. You know what? Maybe let the other people handle it, you know? Because they might realize that they can't do this shit without you. You want your lover to be like more loving towards you, and like you can't stop nagging at them to like love you more. Maybe you stand back, okay? Maybe you like let your presence, or your absence rather, be felt by this person. And you'll see, either this person is going to be like, oh my God, I missed you. I'm so sorry I took your love for granted. Or they won't care, in which case you'll still get an answer about what you need to do next, okay? Let the situation go and unfold the way it's going to. All right, that's it for you guys, Taurus. If you liked hanging out with me, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to hang out with me some more, then go and book me at mediumisbella.com. Everything you need is in my description box below, and I'll see you next time.